Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Friday, August 1st, 2025. OP Labs releases the OP Kona Rollup node, Chainlink introduces state pricing, Lido discloses a CSM vulnerability, and Privacy Pools supports WSTETH deposits. All this and more starts right now. OP Labs released a public version of Kona Node, a Rust-based rollup node implementation for the OP stack. It handles Layer 2 derivation, execution integration, networking, and syncing. Based on Rust, it offers memory safety and a minimal resource footprint. Its modular design makes it sustainable as both a library and a standalone node application. Kona Node supports multiple fault-proof backends, including FPVM, SP1, and RISC-0, and includes built-in fault-proof capabilities for enhanced security. Kona serves as a spec-compliant, efficient, and customizable alternative to the original Go-based OP node. Kona Node adds to the client diversity on the OP stack. Chainlink introduced state pricing, a new on-chain pricing method designed for long-tail crypto assets and tokenized real-world assets that primarily trade on decentralized exchanges. State pricing improves price accuracy, market resilience, and liquidity analysis for assets that have deep on-chain liquidity but limited trading volume. State pricing derives asset prices from token reserves in high-liquidity DEX pools, enabling real-time continuous pricing without requiring trades. The system uses data aggregation, anomaly filtering, and end-of-block updates to update against flash loan attacks and MEV. Pricing is always available, reflects real on-chain liquidity, and is ideal for infrequent traded assets. Lido Finance disclosed and patched a vulnerability in its community staking module affecting validator withdrawal verification. On June 26, 2025, a White Hat researcher reported the issue via Lido's Immunify bug bounty program. The bug stemmed from the historical withdrawal proof method in the CS verifier contract, which lacked proper validation for user-supplied historical block routes. Following the Pectra upgrade, which introduced EAP 7685, attackers could potentially exploit the bug to inject false data, potentially forging fake withdrawals for validators with balances under 32 Ether. However, the vulnerability was never exploited. Lido mitigated the risk by rotating to a new CS verifier contract that removed the vulnerability method. A permanent fix is scheduled with the launch of CSM v2 in September 2025. And lastly, Privacy Pools, an on-chain privacy protocol, now supports WSTETH and WBTC deposits as part of its multi-asset expansion strategy. Users can now deposit a minimum of 0.1 WSTETH or 0.002 WBTC to privatize their holdings. Privacy Pools enables users to withdraw their funds to an unlinked address, provided they pass a compliance check. The protocol also supports EIP 7702 for batching, approve, and deposit transactions for ERC20 tokens. In other news, restaking protocol Symbiotic introduces slashing insurance vaults, Previ supports base sub-accounts on its embedded wallets, and SharpLink Gaming buys an additional 14,697 Ether. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.